So in this video, I'll tell you about N+1 problem. So what is N+1 problem? N+1 problem is caused when you need to make N+1 queries when N is the number of items. So let's understand what is this problem is and how to remove this problem. So let's see, I have two model, article model and category model. That means article table and category table. So article belongs to category. That means many articles belongs to category, and category has many articles. So here you see I have specified the relationship by in the article model. Article belongs to category. So this is the model I have defined here, and according to that model I want to retrieve the data articles. So let's see, for example, this particular listing you see, this is displaying the article title and category it belongs to. Article title and category, article title and category. I have three, suppose for example, three articles in my articles table, and these category just like PHP, Laravel and Symfony, this is coming from the category table. So if you see this particular loop in your view file, your blade file, I am using a for each, and this for each basically executing or looping over articles variable. Okay, so it is displaying the article title, and here in the red line you see article, category and name. That means it is executing a SQL statement in your category table. That means it getting the category. These category are basically getting from this particular query. So this line actually executing SQL query. That means how many times the SQL query will execute? 3 times, because the loop will execute 3 times. I have 3 articles right now. So this particular red line, if you see article, category and name, this will execute an SQL statement 3 times for each article. If you are using for to getting the data here like this, you have to use the article all eloquent query. So this will get all the articles, then articles variable will come here, then one by one we are getting the title, then it will executing then another SQL statement. So in this way we'll execute how many times the query? I will execute 4 queries to generate this particular SQL statement. Okay, 4 SQL query. How 4 SQL query? 1 query to get all articles from the article tables, and for each article I have to execute SQL query to get data from the category table. So 1 plus 3, 1 query to get all articles and 3 queries to get the categories. So this is called, I have 3 items, so 3 plus 1 is how? 4. So I have to execute 4 SQL query to get this data. So this particular problem is known as N+1 problem. N is here 3 plus 1. So to decrease the number of queries, to generate the list of items, list of articles, I have to remove this. I have to do something else. That is replace the all function with function, with category. So what I am doing, and get it. What I am doing actually, I am getting all articles and the same time I am getting the related category and storing it here in my articles. So if you are using this with, it will only execute 2 queries, one for the articles and second query it will for the categories. So this will remove the N+1 problem. Okay, so instead of all statement, we are using with statement with the relationship, that is the model name, and get it. So let's see it practically. You see, this is my list of articles. Okay, I have 3 articles in my table. So if you see this table here, articles table, so I have 3 data, these 3 data articles in my articles table. Okay, if you see this category, I have some categories, like these are the category name, PSP, Laravel and Symphony. These three articles are related to article IDs there. So this is my table structure, and here I am getting all articles with the categories. Okay, so if you see the this is my article model, and here I have defined the article belongs to category. Okay, belongs to category class, and here in my articles controller index function, I am retrieving all article by using all function. Okay, so this is the articles variable, and this article variables I am using index.blade.php file. So this is my index.blade file. Okay, and if you see, I am looping over this particular highlighted thing. You see in line number 6, if you see, this articles I am getting from here by using all function. That means I am getting all the articles, and you are printing the title, article title. Okay, and here in the line number 9, if you see, I am executing a query statement, SQL statement from category table, article category, article related category. So this particular line will execute a query in the category table. So for one article, it will execute the query in the category table, and it will looping over like this. It will execute 3 times, and 3 times it will execute the SQL statement here. So if you see, let's try to see how many times the query has been executed. Practically, if you want to see, we can use one package that is called clockwork. So in Laravel clockwork, so this is the Laravel clockwork. See, this is the GitHub of Laravel clockwork. This is the package by which we can find out how many times the query has been executed and to generate the page. So if you search the composer here, and this is the command to install the Laravel package. So you just go to the command prompt, and then you can execute the command prompt. Suppose, for example, you can execute the command here. So you can execute the command, copy this thing, Control C, and you just paste it here to execute the command. So if you execute it, say enter, already I have executed this command, and this package has been installed in my Laravel installation. So you can install like this. Then there is a browser extension also. If you see the browser extension, so this is the browser extension. You click here, and you can install the browser installation extension. Already the browser clockwork browser extension has been installed in my Chrome, so you can install that also. So after installing this thing, you can just go to the page here, and you just inspect the page. Okay, and here you see there is a option clockwork. You just click on the clockwork. Now you see the page has been, this is the index page. If you just click it here, and you see the database is there, click on the database. It is saying 4 queries and 4 SQL select statement has been executed to generate this index page. Index page, this is my index page, and how many time it takes? 10 ms. And if you want to see the what are the query it has been executed, then 1 query for the select statement all, then 3 queries from category table. You see 1, this is the 2 and 3. So total number of queries 4. So let's go to the index function and just changing the with statement, all statement with category and get it. So the get function. Okay, file save, go to the browser again. Now refresh it. Okay, now it is executed. If you go to the down, and here this is the index, it has been executed, this particular, and you will see only 2 query has been executed. Now previously it was a 4 query, now it is 2 queries. That means the query number of queries decreased by 2. And what are the query it has been executed? So this is the one query getting all articles, and the second query just changed it like this by using in 456. So only 2 query has been executed. This is because why? Because I have used with function to get the data, related data. So this increases the performance of your web page execution, and by using with we can remove the N+1 problem and decrease the number of SQL query execution, hence increase the performance of or speed of your web page. So that is N+1 problem. If you like the video, please subscribe, like and share the video to see more informative information about the web application, Laravel and other technology.